Alright, this is a new what if. And this what if called What If Deku was Tai Lung? And I watched this this person's what if, and he's doing really fucking great. And he's doing this what ifs. And I'm not stealing for his idea. I'm not doing that. I will do a different way, but I will not copy his story. I will do it my own way. Alright? So, let's begin the story. And the story starts that Deku was born as a snow replicant. I cannot say the word right. I gonna say he kinda look like Tai Lung, just a baby Tai Lung. But instead of this color, it's kinda green. Alright? Let's say, yeah, the body is still same of the picture, but the eyes is different. It's actually green instead, alright? So it'll be easier to explain. So his eyes is green, but the rest is still same, except the black thing is green. Because I wanna look kinda similar to him, but at the same time not. Alright? So, but Deku was born. He was calm and ease. Kinda really calm. And the doctor kinda, this is not supposed to be happened. So he smacked the Deku, smacked him, kinda make sure his breathing was something like that. And Deku kinda get a little mad about this. And he kicked the doctor in the face, made him a flying away. And yes, this is actually a mutation quirk, so don't worry about it. And landing on the ground with toes, like similar to kung fu style standing. I'm gonna say Deckers not only have mutation quirk, I'm gonna say he have a kinda similar to memory about Tylun's training, what he trained, what kind of techniques he learned. He have only memory about it. He don't know who he is, but he only remember what can he do, what he cannot do. Similar to do that, we can say. So he's a really good kung fu master already. But he will train his body again to make sure he's strong, get stronger again, but be stronger and the stronger than the original Tylo. All right. Now back to the story. As Deku and the other doctors trying to capture the baby, and Deku kinda fighting back like a really good, kinda look like kung fu baby, kicking and punching and make them flying everywhere, kinda scare them a lot of kinda funny way. And there was a female doctor to not trying to. He walked slowly to make to show he don't harm the baby. and Deku kinda feel kinda say kinda is fine. So he sits down and he pick up Deku and walk to Inko, and Deku kinda feel the warm feeling kinda. He's my mother. So Deku kinda took her son and proud and surprised, and doctor kinda say, and the female doctor say, well, Miss Inko, your son is really strong and already kicked 4 men in the butts. And then looking at the doctors kinda, we be defeated by a fucking baby. Literally newborn baby, and you can already kick us butts. Seriously, is this not only the why can I say that? He quirk or some reason. But they know he have a mutation quirk, but they don't know what he can do. So they waited and he get older. But Inko come home after there was a hospital for days and make it didn't come home. Inko noticed that they could learn really more fast than any any babies are supposed to do. He kinda do like Tai Chi training to make sure and he calm and easy to move reflexes his body. He kinda impressed to see her baby doing that. So and he doing the in the bed. The bed is supposed to be sleeping, but he doing that before he sleeps. And they making go a little surprised and a little worried about what's gonna happen. He get older. And the time go, and other kids kinda, but the first time come to kindergarten, the other kids kinda look at him like him, kinda, wow, he have a mutation quirk. All of them kinda impressed of seeing that. And Bakugo already know how he look like, but he don't know how good he's at fighting or something else. Bakugo don't know, but they don't fight that yet. The fighter one don't know yet. Everything is kinda amazed about the scene Deku that. And when time skip it, Deku is 4 years old and Bakugo is 4 years old and everything that. And Bakugo get his quirk, his explosion quirk, I mean, sorry. And Deku kinda don't not sure what his quirk can do. He know he's a mutation quirk. Ingo took Deku to the quirk doctor to check what kind of quirk he can do. And Deku kinda no, I mean dog. The quirk doctor kinda say, "Wow, he have a really good. This is a pretty good quirk. It's not record. Ah, you know the person do this what if doing what if Tyler thing. Go check down him. You know the answer because I cannot say that my own mouth is kind of it's kind of go up and down. But I say the right, I will say the right. But for now, you know what it is. Alright? So I will not say try to say the name. At least not yet. So yeah. I will make sure all of you know that. So the character kinda well we must is a good quirk. It can also take a cold pretty easily. No human being can easily handle it. Even when people have kind of snow quirk or ice quirk, it had no effect on him. So they make him almost impossible. Make him he cannot freeze in the winter. So he can actually go walking naked the snow pretty easily, like there's nothing. And the character kinda noticed kinda he's not even wearing a shirt. He has the Inko saying, well, Izuku don't like wearing a shirt. He don't like wearing clothes, but I made him he can only wearing pants, and that's only enough. And the character kinda, so the only pants you only wear, right, young Izuku? And Deku kinda say, yeah, this actually kinda fine, so long as they are, I can move it. Those is fine with me. And the character kinda, I impressed. And Inka kinda, can we do how strong Izuku is? Because I wanna know how strong he is. He uses and the character kinda, I already know that, and I will actually see that for myself. So they're doing this and he kinda do everything perfect. He have a good strength, speed, defend, and fighting skills, good balance. He had everything that. And the character to kinda say, I am amazed. He everything that, but his quirk he have that as you see. He's kinda have that. He don't have the kung fu quirk or anything that. And they could kinda say, I just seen him and I sleeping. And the character kinda say, they must be possible for you in your old life. But it might be you only remember you from your training. And Inka kinda surprised hearing that saying, you mean he remember his from his he trained like a kung fu master? And the character kinda, yeah, something like that. If he keep doing that, he might be a really good fighter. But I recommended putting him in a martial arts class, just in case. And Inka took that advice about it. And they got kinda surprised, but he don't deny it because he think about it might be good for him. It might be to to train his body again, train his body to get stronger to be, to will make her mother be proud of him. And but they wanted to but before they can get home, they was actually go shopping because they had the need to shopping to food the home. And there was a kind of a villain's attack there. And I'm gonna say it's actually 10 people, some actually attacking. 5 people to make sure no people moves. And all the 5 people make sure that they take all the money. No, I mean They fight people to make sure that no heroes can get in the building, to make sure. Kinda hard time for heroes. And Deku kinda asks him to not to do something, and Inko kinda say, no, son, you stay here and do nothing. All of them is scared. The villains kinda and shoot one of them, and Inko get that shot, but not killed, just injured. Only he get her arm. And Deku seeing the mother baby, this made the Deku furious. So he attacked the person. Take him and they really hard. Made it in his bones almost break. Made them flying too at the same time. The other villains kinda noticed saying, attack the kid! And all fighted and attacked the kid. But Deku attacked them. And the four villains noticed that and trying to attack him, but he defeat all nine of them. He defeated all of them the same. Defeated them like was nothing. And all 10 villains is really injured. Like literally injured. And one of them heroes kinda saying, who did this is actually a badass. Inko kinda woke up and trying to walk into Deku, but it was hard for her arm to concentrate. Because here Inko losing a lot of blood, but not much to die, just make her to pass out. And Deku noticed that, and ran to Inko, saying, Mother, it's fine. One of the heroes noticed that it was a woman who was actually injured today, saying that, saying, call an ambulance. Immediately, one is injured. They came and they checked her again and saying, he lost really much blood, but luckily it was not too much that he can die about it. So he will survive, but he will take time to recording the much blood. They took Inko to the hospital, and they go home with her because he don't want to leave her mother aside. So it took 2 days before Inko woke up. And Marinko woke up, kinda saying, Isuku? And Deku noticed that to saying, Mother, you're finally awake. And the doctor came in saying, Miss Bedoria, I see you finally woke up. And the doctor saying, well, you only get hurt your arm, you will only lost your blood, but there's no damaging or anything, so you're actually fine. You're not getting any damage from your body, anything that, so you're actually completely fine. Inka were relieved about this, hearing that He was no so well, what is called seriously injured, so he cannot do anything about her arm. But I was not that seriously injured, so he can do no, normally again. So yeah, and the doctor said you must be proud of your son. Your son protected you. Not only that, he defeated 10 villains all alone. And he's only 4 years old. And he took better than other heroes can do. Heroes have a problem to take down 10 villains. But your son did it like he was a pro. That's amazing. Inka was kinda surprised in hearing that. Inka had a heart to see because losing a lot of blood and making it hard to see what they could did. And Inko looking at the Deku saying, "Do you really did that, son?" And Deku kinda say, "Yes, mother, I did, but I only did for protecting you. But I saw that it hurt you. I get so mad I lost control myself and I attacked him. And more of them came and I attacked them too. I only trying to protect you, mother. But not only for you, I'm trying to protect others. But only messed for you, mother. I don't want to make you get injured." And Inko can say, "Son, you did something right, but it was also dangerous. You need to be more careful next time. You cannot attack everyone just like that." And Deku can say, "I know, mother, I know." And Inko saying, "But I'm proud of you." Suku, I'm proud of you. You protect me and the others, and so we cannot even take fighting back. And Inko kinda asking, "Do you wanna be hero or something else?" And Deku kinda said something Inko will never forget of her whole life. It there's nothing. The only I want from you is as long as you are proud with me. That's all that matters to me. And Inko took that in her heart. It doesn't matter what her do, what he do. The only he want her proud. To be proud with her, proud with him. And Inko took her son and hugged Deku kinda saying, "I happy, and I will do to make sure, and I will try to be proud of you. But don't be a villain. Promise me to be a hero. That is actually best for you. Be a villain, you will actually break my pride." And Deku hear that, and he said himself, "I will never be a villain. So I will make sure to never be one." Even though someone trying to make him he is a trade, make him do whatever try everything he could do to make sure he's not a villain, and always have proof with him. So Deku kinda saying, Mother, I will do whatever to become the greatest hero in in the history books. And by doing a little time skip to the Deku was we gonna I gonna say the next before I doing the time skip, the next day came and they found a dojo and he kinda he trained there. They doing different martial arts, and that dojos have actually different martial arts training ground. So Deku kinda not only one different kind of martial arts, he learned other different martial arts, except for Kung Fu because he's already known as Kung Fu training what he can do. But it is something they don't have. If you've seen the Kung Fu Panda movie, the first movie, in a training ground, what Deku, he could he creating that his own training ground. But the I'm gonna say Deku and Inko living in a house and not to own house that they can actually so Deku can creating that training ground. If you see the Kung Fu movie, the first movie of Kung Fu Panda, yeah, if you know that, you know what I'm talking about. Seriously, training ground. Inko don't like this training ground, but this is actually for him to train really hard. And now we're doing time skip. The we're doing a 6 years time skip, and Deku is actually 10 years old, and he trained every single day after that day. He trained and trained and trained and trained and he trained his ass off. So he's kind of have this bodybuilding and he's kind of have that. He trained ridiculous hard. He trained his whole body, even he trained his tail to make sure he's strong. So he trained incredible hard. And he's not only training home, he trained in the dojo, learning different martial arts. One day, one day, Kung Fu Master kinda asking, "Why you not training with the Kung Fu with us?" And Deku kinda say, "No, I already know that." And Kung Fu Master saying, "How can you know that?" And Deku kinda saying, "I remember from my past. I was actually a Kung Fu Master myself." And this kinda Kung Fu Master kinda say, "Oh, so you are actually a kind of Kung Fu Master yourself. So you do actually have your own Kung Fu training in your home?" And Deku kinda, "Yeah, I have. I built also my own dojo, so I train myself because I need to do special training I do it. Yes, no opening this time. So I do have my free time. I do training the same time I'm doing homework. And the company was saying, "You're doing homework the same time you're training? I'm impressed, young man. Is it possible we can see you dojo?" And they're kind of thinking, "Sure, I can ask my mother is fine with that." The Kung Fu master kinda curious what it that look like, and the other martial artists kinda masters also curious about like what kind of training ground, how's training ground look like, and the other students was also kinda curious. I gonna say it's kinda big enough to, it's kinda there's a ground there Deku and Inko living is so huge they actually is not only have a house, they also have a temple. So the temple was actually supposed to be something else. So they can actually change the temple to a training temple. Kinda, they're actually living on the mountains because Inko is actually really rich in this timeline, and Inko kinda one of them something happened, and the one place that was actually perfect, it was actually off the mountain because they have a perfect security and everything to make safety, and perfect ground to train too. They come there and they see the beautiful place. Kind of, is this where you live? One of the students can say, "Wow, wow, he must be rich." But this place is actually really beautiful, and you see the palace. And is that he living? And they could kind of come up to the house. The house was also really, the house was nice, but the palace was actually really beautiful. They asked, "Why are you doing that? Is that your dream house?" And they're kind of laughing about the saying, "No, no, no, no. That's my house. That temple, that's my training. That's my training temple." All of them kind of looking at the saying, "That train is that temple your train? That your training?" And they're kind of, yeah. Sorry about that. Now, the students and martial arts masters was actually surprised to see this this palace was actually the temple was actually his training temple that he trained. They walked in and they could show them what he trained. They see different weapons and he kinda, wow, he's not, wow, he learned really good martial arts. And they walked in and they said, the place, like I said, if you saw the Kung Fu Panda movie, the first one, that's what he looked like. And they mixed it in from the movie, the free movie too. Mix that for two different rooms. No, it's kind of same room, but a lot different ground. What a different can do. And then seeing that kind of, are you seriously build up for yourself? And then testing this, This movie dummy is a kinda no the comfort master kinda trying to punch the movie dummy hard when he feels his knuckles are kinda oh what is it made of? And Deku kinda say iron tree. It's mixed with tree and iron. The comfort master saying, but that's dangerous. Ah, I almost break my hand. And Deku can say, yeah, if you're not trained in that way, it's not surprising you'll almost break your hands because you need to train your bones and your skin at the same time. And Deku kind of punching that like was nothing. After him punching him a few times, he break them with kicks. All of them kind of uh they was kind of shocked and dumbfounded kind of. Did he seriously break that? Deku kinda. Oops. I might be too little too hard. The cone from Master kinda saying, did you seriously break that? They're not even hurt? The Deku kinda not much. I kinda not feel that much. But I still keep training. The person was actually walking at the ground and was actually full of holes, kinda. And Deku noticed saying, don't go near that. But the students don't listen because
Why is he so? Why is he so panicking?
he stepped on the one and then he kinda heard something and he moved at his feet to kinda and the fire come out from the hole kinda. Oh, and he fallen about it and he almost seen that fire and he almost pee himself kinda. The fuck? Fire? And Deku kinda say, yeah, you must move faster than before your fire comes out. All of them and he see already green them kinda. And it seen that enormous a turtle skull. The scene is moving. One student tried to act, and the one man, we're gonna say, jutsu master. Yeah, no, now you know what? We're taking jutsu master, and then jutsu master saying, "Hey, can I try that? This what is called?" And Deku saying, "That called the turtle skull. Is maybe you can make sure you have a perfect balance." But you cannot do that alone. You need to have a partner to do spar with. So there's another person actually saying it was actually Taekwondo master saying, "How about you're a nice spar gear?" And they could kind of no, I mean the youth master saying, "Why not?" and they begin climb up. And they feel the taller skull and moving really much, kind of saying, "Whoa, this isn't harder than I thought."
Saying, yeah, it's harder to have a balance.
And they're trying to attack each other, but when they notice the turtle skull moving even faster, saying, "Whoa, this is moving even faster." They lost their balance and fall in the skull. And kinda, ugh, this was actually harder than we thought. And they're gonna, yeah, that skull is kinda hard to do that. And they ask him, but are you even, do you train by someone? And Deku kinda say, yeah, I teaching my mother how to fighting back. To make sure if I'm not near her, he can fighting back too. So I teaching her learn kind of kung fu. And the kind of surprising. The day ended, and all of them got home, and they go kind of keep training and studying at the same time. But he doing the not using the fireplace. In this time, he doing the iron tree train, the iron tree dummy, and punching and kicking and trying to make if he get move. The more he do that, he must be so faster so he have reflexes to make sure he can actually studying and train the same time. Yeah. So the next day, Ingo kind of think about tell is okay to Deku and me saying it's okay. I think about it, and I think you need to take a break. You trained 6 years straight training. You might be taking a break. I felt thinking you need to take a break today. Just one day. And Deku kinda saying, why not, mother? Why not? So Deku kinda Ego took Deku to the playground in the city. They're meeting Kacha. They're meeting Bakugo. And Deku was in the park.
Sorry, I made a little mistake there, but I was supposed to say park, but it be playground. Ugh, stupid I am. It was park. And Deku kinda seeing in Bakugo burning two, no, three girls. Yeah, and the three girls is actually friends. Bakugo bullied them because they thought that those quirks is actually useless. And Deku kinda walked up saying, Kachan, that's not nice. Why are you bullying those three? for no reason. And Bakugo saying those three have useless quirks. They can never be heroes. Same as you. You're useless too. And Deku kinda asking, and how I'm useless for some reason. Give me one reason to make it if I am useless. If I hear something that's stupid, I swear I will kick your ass. And Bakugo and his goons kinda laughing about the same. Yeah, right, kick my ass. And Deku kinda took off his jacket. Remember, Deku's a trained 6 years straight. And he eat really good, healthy food. So he's actually taller and more muscular. So this kinda made him kinda look badass bodybuilding. And Bakugo can kinda feel kinda shit. Why did I say that that's stupid? What the? Oh, look at that. I'll see that later. And they got kinda saying, well, give me explanations or I can kick your ass, Kachan. And Bakugo said something incredible stupid he regretted that day. You're weak? Oh, this made a Deku pissed. One, he trained and it made it. He trained so hard he break his own bones and his own and make his own skin bleeding. Even hard to see he's bleeding. This trained him really hard. And this kind made the Bakugo think to himself, I'm not supposed to say that. Meanwhile, for the Bakugo's mother Inko talking, and Bakugo's mother asking, hey, is this one thing you need to make your son to be really pissed off? I mean, really pissed off. And Inko kind of say, well, there is kind of two things he make him really pissed off. And Bakugo's mother asks, and why is that? Well, if something happened to me and I get something bad things happen to me, he will be enraged. And the second, if someone call him weak, and what happened when he call him weak? Inko gonna say, well, his Zuko will kick the butt really badly. How badly do? Inko gonna say, well, if your son do something incredible stupid to my son, you will see why. And Bakugo's mother, Katsuki's mother kinda say, alright, I will see that, I will understand them soon, and the soon came actually much earlier than he thought, the both of them thought. Not only Bakugo get his ass kicked, even even his goons get also kicked as asses. And he asked them, the three girls kinda asked them, are you three okay? And three of them kinda say, yeah, we are fine. He's not nice. He was not nice at all. And Deku kinda, I know. I don't know why I'm a friend with him, but I need to actually see him and he's not do something incredible, stupid things, a stupid wind. And Deku kinda say his name. Well, my name is Isuka Midoriya. What is your name? And the three goes saying, well, my name is Moma Yaroso, and my name is Oshino Uraka, and the third girl saying, I'm Mia. I was saying Mia, I can't remember her last name. But Mia is actually easier to remember because Mia is actually pretty good name to remember. Now, Deku kinda, oh, that's actually beautiful names. Deku said that without know what he said, and the freak was actually blushing about this kinda. You really think so? Deku kinda say, I don't think so. I like, I just said that. Why am I supposed to lying about something? What should I say lying about then it is actually true? It is kind of beautiful names. And the girl's blushing even harder because it actually is beautiful names. But they will not yet know them pretty well because three of them actually living far away and they will not meet you again. Adego cannot say, yeah, I understand that. By living in actually one place, it is actually a really huge place. But they will meet again in the future because they wanna be heroes and kinda sorry about it. And I thought do someone looking at me straight, wherever. Then telling them, Deku can say, well, when I get older, I will try to get in the Yui school. And the three girls saying, well, we actually thought the same thing. And Deku kind of think about it. And kind of saying something to make, how about we meet again in the Yui school? And the girls kind of saying, yeah, why not? And they made it at the time to play each other, and that ended, and they are a little sad they will not see each other for a long time. But it will not be a long time because they will meet again in future. And it will be actually 5 years will they be in the future. 5 years, so it's not long time. And the girls kind of think that Deku can actually look cute. Now, skipping to it, and that's I'm gonna ending this what if, and this what if is was Tai Lung. I hope you like this video, and it's a little hard to recording, and my voice is kinda a little starving sometimes, but I try my best to make sure it's do that. And I noticed from the comment from I did the dragon. If you give me a sec, what I mean by that. Come on. And we're going down and get in there. And I seen this picture here. And I noticed that I actually agree with that. Ignore that or that because I know that I made myself wrong. Sorry about that, but I'm trying to my best to not make a mistake there. And also that there is kinda it's hard to do recording because I cannot do it at home because I'm be disturbed with my doing my recording. So it'd be easier doing it outside. And because I am for them and I cut off the part of the videos because well I shall need to check something into sometimes came but you'll not see those clips, alright? But I'm sorry to do that for for you, the person, alright? Just to know. Now, I'm gonna be a little harder to this in this what if. What if Deku was Tai Lung? This like level, I saw that you made it 10 likes about the dragon, and I will do the part 2, but I need to figure it out how the part 2 gonna be. Alright, so give me a lot of time. But I promise to be part 2. I promise. Now, for the like level about this must be, I'm gonna say it was 10 likes. So it'd be 5 times more. Alright?
It's a little harder. I cannot say the number because I hardly still harder to saying that my voice is not recovering of about that. So I little hard to talk and say the words, but it's getting better in that. And then I can say that again, say normal things, but I try my best to do my what if stories. All right. So it's kind of 10 likes, but 5 times more. All right. No, I will actually do a lot harder. Actually, I'm gonna say 20. 20 likes. That's my max. Higher than that will not be. Alright? I will do higher than that if the videos be good. But the others with the other what ifs. This one will be 20 likes. But the other videos will be 10. Alright? The higher than that, be better. The likes. But this video, what if deku was a Tai Lung, must be 20. Alright? If you want me to do part 2. Alright? Now I say good night and good morning, whatever it is. And our people is saying peace out. Stupid.